about those invoices.
Oh, forget it, honey. They can wait. Why don't you take the rest of the day off, huh?
Oh, thanks.
You gonna see Bill Spencer tonight?
I might.
Well, be good to him, honey. If you love him. But make sure he's good to you, too.
What's the matter, Sally? You've been down in the dumps all afternoon.
I know, Saul. It's not worth talking about. Nothing's gonna change.
Macy?
She and her attorney and Thorne and his attorney had a meeting this morning. They were all together in one small room. It must have been pretty cozy, huh?
Not a lot of fun, huh?
No. I just hope she stops by here before she goes home or anyplace else.
Well, it's your lucky day, Mother. Your wish came true.
Hi, honey. Macy. Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine. Darla, could you get me a glass?
Yeah, sure.
So what's in the bag, Macy? What do you got there?
Well, a lime, some salt, and my favorite painkiller, a lovely quart bottle of tequila.
Macy, honey.
And I don't want to hear a word about it from anyone.
It's open.
Hey, buddy, you want to see me?
Yep, close the door.
What's up?
Did you think I wouldn't find out about it?
Find out what?
Come on, man, don't make this worse than it already is.
Yeah, I knew you'd find out.
But you did it anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
You made a play for my lady right in front of my face. I don't believe you.
I wasn't making a play for her, Sly, and besides, she's not really your lady now, is she?
Hey, what the hell are you talking about? You know damn well how I feel about her.
Yeah, you know how she feels about Thorne.
Hey, she's divorcing Thorne. And I don't want to hear any more about him.
Yeah, well, you're gonna hear more about him because she's...
No, wait, you know what Thorne is, Keith? He's an excuse for you, so that you can hit on Macy.
Oh, that's bull.
You sent her flowers and a love poem.
Hey, she needs a friend, man, okay? I was being a friend, that's all I was being.
You send all your friends flowers?
Yeah, if they're going through what she's going through, yeah, I might.
Not anymore. Not this friend, buddy. It stops here. No more flowers, no more poems. I don't even want you looking in her direction. Because if you do, I'll fire you, Keith. I'll fire you. And then I'm gonna kick your butt all over this parking lot.
Brooke,
Yes?
do you have a minute?
Not really.
Oh, I have a question I'd like to ask you, please.
What is it?
It's about Eric.
Just as long as it's not about Ridge or Stephanie. They're not my favorite topics at the moment.
Have you spoken with your father?
Yes.
Then you realize we have quite a problem.
This never should have happened.
Well, that's true, but it's here and we have to deal with it.
We've got a stable full of lawyers to prevent this from happening.
Yes, but in all fairness, we've never had a problem like this in the history of the company.
But those guys should have been on top of it, Mother. My God, this is belief. It's the biggest thing we've got going. You don't mess with something like that. We should have been in control of every aspect of it, including the patent process.
Well, we were in control of it, except for one minor detail. Brooke didn't have a contract.
But that's how we all work around here. Nobody in the family has a contract.
Yes, I guess that's the fatal flaw, isn't it? Because of the divorce, she's not a member of the family. As a matter of fact, she should never, ever have been treated as a member of the family.
What'd Stephanie do to you now?
Oh, the usual. Bad-mouthing, backstabbing, you know, the stuff we talked about.
Well, it sounds like that woman has one goal in life. To make people miserable.
2 goals. She wants me out of this family.
Oh, let's make it 3. Me too.
Do you know, the scary thing is, over time, it seems like she's succeeding. At least with me, she is. Even Ridge is starting to buy into her lies. The father of my child.
Wouldn't you just love to do something?
She brings you down to that level, doesn't she? So what was the question you were gonna ask?
Eric, I was wondering if you saw him before he left town.
Well, just in passing.
You didn't talk to him?
No, why?
I thought maybe he told you something about his trip.
Well, he was gonna do a speech at a convention, wasn't he?
Yes, but he also planned a side trip.
Where to?
Genoa City.
Oh, he didn't mention that. Why would he go there?
To see someone.
Lauren Fenmore lives in Genoa City.
Yep, she sure does.
So is that who he went to see?
Yes.
There's something going on between you and Lauren, isn't there?
Why would you say that?
Well, the truth is, Sheila, I empathize with you. I mean, we're going through the same stuff, and it's all because of Stephanie. But I have to tell you, I am friends with Lauren.
Does that mean that you talked to her recently?
Well, last time she was here, we visited each other.
Can I ask you a question? What did she say about me?
I don't like this at all.
Neither do I, but we're just going to have to deal with it.
I say we sit Brooke down, explain the problem, and get her to sign a contract.
And just ask her to sign away all of her rights to belief.
She shouldn't have a claim to belief. We paid her to develop it.
She wasn't on the payroll.
But she took a draw, Mother.
No.
Whatever she wanted, she got.
The lawyers have explained. Technically, she was not and is not a salaried employee. There's no written agreement. There's no contract.
I still say that she would understand the problem. She will sit down and sign a contract if we just explain it to her.
All right. How's your relationship with her these days? What's going on?
I don't want to get into it. I'm just bugged about something here.
You're bugged with Brooke?
Yes.
Ridge, this is not a time to have a quarrel with Brooke.
Well, now you're encouraging me to get closer to Brooke?
No, and don't be sarcastic. I'm just simply asking you not to alienate her at this time.
Don't worry about it, Mother. It's personal. It's not going to affect this patent problem.
You do realize how important this is.
Of course I realize that Brooke theoretically could have a claim at belief.
It's a lot more than just theory. It's very close to being a reality.
Look, let's not blow this out of proportion. I know that Brooke would understand and cooperate if we just asked her.
Asked her?
Hello.
Are you busy?
I was talking to Mother.
Well, I need you in the fitness center.
What's the matter?
I have a problem.
What'd you do, pull something?
Yeah, something like that. Come down here, will you?
Terrific.
What is it?
Taylor's working out downstairs. She must have done something to herself.
Ridge, I don't want you to ask Brooke anything. I want you to wait until we've all had a chance to talk and decide what the best course of action is.
Mother, will you relax? I won't say anything.
Macy, honey, why don't you tell us how it went?
What went?
Your meeting with Thorne and the lawyers.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was very proper, you know, very civil. No emotion, no tears. It was just a real lesson in legalese. Just cold, heartless divorce talk. It was lovely.
Macy, why don't you and I go out?
It's a good idea, Darla. You could take the rest of the day off. Saul, you want to go with him?
Yeah. Say, how about some Mexican food? I know a little place.
I'm not going anywhere with anybody.
What do you plan to do instead, honey? Sit around here and get drunk?
No, I'm gonna stand around here and get drunk.
Come on, Macy, don't be like this.
Don't tell me how to be.
Mace, why don't you at least come over to my place? Have a drink there, huh?
I don't think she ought to be drinking anywhere, darling.
Well, I think that's a moot point, don't you? I'm already half in the barrel. Make that 3/4.
Honey, you can't expect people who love you to just stand by and watch you destroy yourself. Now, I know what you've been going through. I know how painful a divorce action can be. But believe me, the hooch isn't helping.
Want a bet? Well, what are you staring at, Saul?
You shouldn't talk to your mother that way. It's not like you, Macy.
All right, well, then fire me. Yeah, why don't you fire me? I mean, Thorne's divorcing me. Surely you can fire me. Yeah, give me the bottles.
No, baby, you had enough.
Hand it over, Mother.
Saul, you want to get Macy a cup of coffee, please?
Look, I don't want any coffee, all right? I want my tequila.
No.
All right, fine. Fine, I'll get another bottle somewhere else. Oh, and by the way, I'm not gonna come back here to drink it so you guys can relax. I'm out of here. In fact, I am out of here for good. I'm finished. I quit, and I'm finished with all of you.
Macy, wait a minute. Come on, Macy. Stop this. Stop it.
Would you leave me alone? Now let me go. Get your
Macy.
hands
I
off
said, wait a minute. Macy, go.
Sally should be fine.
She'll be all right, Sally.
I've never seen her like this, Saul.
Taylor. Taylor, you in here? Doc, is that you?
Yes, Rich.
Want to tell me what happened?
It's my leg.
What, your knee, your hamstring, what?
I'm not sure.
Well, where does it hurt?
Well, it seems to hurt around my ankle.
Oh. What'd you do, tear it up on one of the machines?
I guess so.
Does that hurt?
No. Actually, that feels pretty good.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hey, come on, Slide. Chill out, man.
No, I'm not gonna chill out. I'm not gonna let you do this, Keith.
Hey, do what? I'm not doing anything.
You're after Macy. Come on, don't deny it.
Oh, man, there's just no talking to you when you get like this, is there?
Yeah, there is. Talk to me. Come on, talk. Tell me you're not in love with Macy. Look at me and say it.
Oh, God, am I glad to see you two. Sly, could you pour me a drink? I've had a horrible day.
You want to know what Lauren said about you?
Yes.
She didn't say anything.
My name never came up.
Well, yeah, your name came up.
And she said nothing negative at all.
No, why would she? Sheila, what is it between you and Lauren? Are you feuding with Lauren?
My problems have nothing to do with Lauren.
Well, then why are you so concerned about her?
Because Stephanie is filling her head with all kinds of ideas.
Oh, I see.
It always comes back to her, doesn't it, Stephanie?
It's amazing, isn't it? How one person can tear apart so many lives with no guilt, no remorse.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could do something to stop her?
Like what?
Anything. Anything at all. I don't mean anything that terrible, don't get me wrong.
No, no, I know. I mean, I thought I was the only one who had those ideas.
Oh, you feel that way too?
I have been harassed by Stephanie Forrester for 6 long years. She lords it over me like a tyrant, even when I was married to Eric.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have to deal with her anymore?
Yes. My life would be so different if I didn't have to deal with Stephanie. But it's always going to be that way. She owns half the company. To her, we're nothing. We're just the help.
Well, at least we can commiserate.
That makes me feel good.
I don't know about you, Brooke, but I need someone like you in my life to help me survive all the onslaught from Mother Forrester.
I need a friend like you too, Sheila. So let's keep in touch, okay?
How's that?
It feels good.
You've really got to be careful on those machines.
I know.
Well, if you know, why'd you let it happen?
You're in a crabby mood.
There's a lot going on.
And the last thing you need to do is come down here and tend to your wife's injured little foot.
Well, something like that.
Could you work on my calf right here? It's really, right there. It's very tender. Careful. But do it real soft. Right there.
It's really getting hot in here. Can we do this outside?
No, I'll freeze outside.
I'm going to be drenched in about a minute.
Well, there's a simple solution for that.
What's that?
Take off your clothes. Can you work on my hamstring? Can you just work on that for a minute? It's pretty sore. Right here. Right here. That's perfect.
Wait a minute. You don't have an injury.
I don't anymore, thanks to you. You have incredible hands.
You got me down here under false pretenses.
But what delicious pretenses.
Doc, you took me away from an important meeting.
What a pity.
The future of the company could be at stake.
Also, I could get my husband alone in the steam room. Was it worth it?